Hi there, we wanted to make a quick video in the middle of our RM London Leaders Day to speak about something that we're calling peg in the ground. Now that came from a prophetic word we received recently. The idea of coming to London is often like trying to get a peg into concrete ground. It's that hard, but once one is in, then you're in a position where you can begin to tether against it and others can come in, and we're just looking to break into the hard ground that is London. Many of you were with us at More Together when we prayed for London, and God did something special that evening. And so we wanted to just bring something before you for your attention that you can pray about. We want to speak to you about Tim and Annice Green and their family, who many of you will know, who moved to London just before COVID and have been an amazing help to both us locally and Mike with what God's calling him to in London. And we wanted to bring something before you with this peg in the ground idea that can hopefully be a real help to them, which will in turn be a real help to us.
The idea is many hands make light work. In London, housing costs are significant. Even with two people working, it's quite a thing, just to make ends meet. So this is not like asking people to live in luxury or pay for people's holidays. This is fairly modest housing. So we thought to ourselves, how do we break this down to something manageable that we could perhaps then reproduce as appropriate with other people in the future? And if 300 people gave £10 a month for a year, that would cover a significant amount of housing costs. And that to me feels like the price of a coffee and a bit of cake or something. A bit like we did with grassroots giving some years ago. So what we wanted to ask the whole family of RM about is, would some of you really think about that to help us get into London, get these pegs in the ground, so that the strain of thinking, will we still be here next year, won't we want to be, can we do it, we just take that away through many of us making light work of it.
I mean, there probably won't be loads of you that end up moving to London, but we can all put our shoulder to the wheel together. Hopefully you got our heart on that prayer night, and if you weren't there, please hear our hearts now that this isn't something we can do without you. This is a family affair, and we just ask that if you could get behind this prayerfully, it can make a massive difference.
Yes. So you'll find links to the giving way with this video, and we'd really love it if for this particular first peg in the ground, 300 people, £10 a month, done.